you ladies' time. I'm so glad that you caught the live on Facebook. I'm gonna tell you what happened, why I decided to go live, and just do this year because this year has been a whirlwind. Oh my God, with health and my father's health and stuff. And I felt like I wasn't doing for my business, although I was doing tech soup and doing everybody else stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing me, and what I love to do, even though I was doing what I love to do, the tech soup, but I wasn't doing, my business. And we always have to do our, you know, in business, right?
Right.
So,
Hmm.
even have those side gigs and stuff like that. People are still looking to you as the leader in the nonprofit sector or the leader in the grant or some kind of way. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start out, and like I said, I don't know if you guys missed this, but I said that I started looking at how often the word grant was in the Bible because I'm getting all these calls about grant and nonprofit. People don't realize that it's in the Bible over 50 times. And so I started looking it up, and then I started writing all these manifestation things, and um so that people I could talk about it on the line. And then I was talking to Lashika, and she's not like in the church. So you say, I hope I edited this part, but she's like, I would be more inclined to come visit manifestation. I was like, you're right. I'm gonna make manifestation so it's for everybody, because I didn't want to exclude anybody. A lot of people are um, think it's not, on the spiritual side, and I get that. But my main thing is I didn't want to exclude anybody, and so
Hmm.
I started looking up just a whole bunch of things, and I started writing down some of the things that I was seeing in the grant manifestation. I'm gonna go to my thing that I found. And I said, okay, God, I'm big on working with people. And
Mm-hmm.
so I said, I don't want to do this by myself. So let's start going live and bringing people in. And that's really what tonight's call was about. I didn't know who was going to join because you never know. I don't think people are still into social media as because there's too many platforms. It's too
Yes,
many.
there is.
You can jump on
That's the
one.
truth.
Yeah, you jump one, go to the other one. You on there for eight, like they said, 8 seconds at a time, and it's just too much. And so,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you caught it and the word caught, because I really believe it was for a reason, and it was mostly you guys, the consultants. And Jean, even though you haven't been through my certified nonprofit consultant course,
Mm-mm.
you have I have seen you over the years evolve, and Jean been bringing in that money, y'all. Jean been bringing in the money.
Oh wow.
I mean, oh my God. So I wish
With your help, Aretha.
I can.
What's
Okay.
the secret, Gene?
Oh, y'all
Yeah.
can. So maybe I gotta bring y'all live. We gotta bring y'all live because Jean, and I hope I didn't offend you because I was like, I don't know how old she is, but people be complaining about, oh, I can't do that, I can't do that. Jean is rocking it, you
Yep.
know.
I'm 67, Aretha. Thank God, November.
Look,
All right.
see,
Black on track.
no,
Fine, so I got to catch up with you.
I know that's
69 October.
All
ooh,
right.
Right.
wow. I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow.
Mhm. This
You know,
November the 13th. Thank God. To God be the blessing. To God be the glory.
yes,
Hmm.
God be the
Amen.
glory. I'm trying to go into my chat GPT, how I was and share some of the things that I had got down, those divine downloads. But so now it's Jean, it's Audrey. I'm looking up at my other screen, y'all. If you see me looking, that's what I'm doing. It's Dave.
Okay.
And so I'm just got chills. I just got chills because you don't know what this is doing for me. Because sometimes we need to encourage each other. But
That's
I don't
right.
want us to just encourage each other, because see, encouragement, it could fade away. I want us to hold each other accountable. So whatever you need, Daisy, I want us
Yeah.
to talk about it. whatever you need, Audrey, this year, I want us to talk about it. Whatever you need, Jean, I want us to talk about, and let's help manifest these things.
Thank
We don't know who knows who connected to who can do, I don't know, you can do a graphic for me. It could be something that could change the trajectory of my business. So
Right.
here's some of the stuff that I don't know if you guys have been using Chat GPT.
I don't know how to use that. I hear about it, but I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
Okay, Daisy Jean's not using Daisy. I mean,
I've used it.
Daisy, are you using Chat GPT
Yes.
a lot?
No.
Okay, what about you, Laquita? I see you logged on, and you probably cooking something. You stay in the kitchen. Laquita, she's on mute, but I can see she's on mute. Okay, so I love ChatGPT, and I've been using it for everything. I use it to find my numbers. I don't know if you guys are into numerology. Some people are against that. To find my number this year, and what your number is basically your birthday, your month, your year, and the date of your birth to find your number. And then when you find your number, then you pull up this numerology chart, and I'm gonna pull it up and tell you what mine said, which was right on point. Hold on one second. I sent my daughter hers last night. I sent my son his, and I sent Angie hers. And this is how I know that this was good, because when I sent hers, she was sitting in church. It was 10 o'clock at night. I'm getting excited, y'all. And her pastor preached on numbers. He said, look, this ain't no hocus pocus, y'all. This ain't no, but I'm telling you, pick a number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and that's your number. And then he preached on what those numbers is, and he went to the Bible and talked about possessing the land, and then he broke it down. I was just like, oh my God. So my number this year is number 9, and it is new birth, manifestation, recovery, art, and renaissance. I said, oh my
Renaissance woman, huh?
I said, "Oh my goodness!" Now I can tell you what your number is if I put it in the Chat GPT if you want to, or you can put it in Chat GPT.
You can check mine out.
Okay, so
10.
one second. I'll say it. I'm gonna say so. Basically, hold on 1 second. You put in Chat GPT. You say, my birthday is. What's your full birthday?
October 8th, 55.
October.
So that's 10-5-5-8.
1955. What is my personal number? Personal.
I'm gonna record it now. Hold on.
Good. Okay.
Record it on my phone.
Number for 2024.
Hey, this the first. I got to get as much as I can get out of this day.
I know that's right.
Every day moving forward.
Amen. Amen. Guess what? Your number is 9 as well.
Wow.
Your
Okay.
number is 9. So I'm gonna read again what 9 is.
Okay. Go ahead.
9 is new birth, manifestation, recovery,
Oh, yes.
art, and renaissance.
Say it again.
New birth, manifestation, recovery, new start, and renaissance.
Thank you.
Now, how about 11/13/56?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, my birthday. I'm putting this in. My birthday is what?
11/13/56.
Okay, November 13.
56.
What is my personal number for 2024? And it changes every year at the beginning of every year, so you guys know. Personal number for 2024. So I am going to be manifesting like crazy this year, y'all.
I'm going to be recovering.
Hey, glory. Yours is 6. Okay. And number 6 is humanity, mankind, and globability. Humanity. That's you. You're a humanitarian. Humanity, mankind, and globability. I know it probably don't sound all woo woo woo, but it means something.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Humanity, mankind,
and globability. Like you're global. Like you are going global. And that could be, Gene, that could be you reaching, getting grants globally.
I
You
need
know,
that. Yes.
hey,
All
yes.
right.
Anybody
Humanity.
want me to do theirs?
Yes, 10/7/61.
Okay.
And this is called your chat, EB chat.
Yeah.
GPT.
So that's something we'll work on too. We will learn how to do Chat GPT and write grants.
Thank you.
You said October what?
7th,
October
6/1.
1961. You right. You are in the same as
Uh-huh.
what is my personal?
She's 10/8 and 10/7. Okay.
Yep. For 2020.
All right, Daisy.
Yes.
Mine is February 17th, 73, Aretha.
Okay, 1 second. You do have to wait. Yours is number 8, Daisy. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell her what 8 means.
That's new beginning, right?
The beginning, hallelujah.
It's new beginning, transition,
Mm-hmm.
first, the divine mind, universe, and God, which
Yes.
is the anointing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. New beginning,
Transition.
transition, first, the divine mind. That is you, Daisy. Universe.
Mhm.
I got chills. I'm sorry. And
Divine mind. That's good right there.
Wow.
Transition.
yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do your my birthday. Who else joined it? Okay,
I'm gonna take a piece of that, Daisy.
Hey, that's right. See,
Agreement. Agreement.
Amen.
yeah. Hey, what's your birthday, Laquita?
2/17/1973,
What'd you say?
February the 17th,
Okay, February 7th,
1973.
1973. You the baby of the group.
Yes, she is.
Hey, that's the year I graduated from high school, 73.
And I was 2 years behind you.
Oh, Lord.
I love it. I love it. All
Mix. Good mix.
okay, all age groups. Yours is number 1.
Oh my.
Yeah, yours is number 1. So let me tell you what number 1 is.
All right.
Number 1, ooh, leadership, singleness, origin, and individuality.
Mm.
I don't know what resonates with you, but it's leadership, singleness, origin, like something originating, starting, and individuality. What's resonating with you?
Ah.
You all-
I'm trying to type this out. What that mean? Leadership, state, what else?
Singleness.
Single.
Okay.
Single. It don't mean you're. It could mean that you're going to be more to yourself. Working out things. Origin and individuality. Look up what those words are.
Okay.
Yeah, you can look up what those words. But those are your numbers, ladies.
Wow.
So yeah, and so I've been working out a lot of stuff internally, this year, and that's why I call this the grant manifestation. So it don't have to be for nonprofit; it could be for profit. And to be honest with you, I want to close it now and just deal with us. I really do.
I agree.
Second that.
I'm not gonna bring it up no more. It's just gonna be us. I'm not gonna put it out there no more. It's just gonna be us because how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
5.
5 is the number of grace. So we're going to be the grant manifestation circle.
Circle. Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. Grant manifestation circle. So we're gonna be the circle. And here are some of the things that God was sharing with me when I was looking up all the manifestation magic and all the stuff that I was just asking questions. I'm trying to find it. I had lost it because I was looking up all that stuff. What I was hoping was people would come on and I could help them with the grant part, but we could be talking about our business and and help Eugene with the whatever you want.
Thank you.
So What is it? Too many things. Mm-mm-mm. I have too many things on here. Yeah. We go back. I'll put manifestation in here. There we go. Oh, I was in my same thing. Okay. Um, so I was going to say some of the affirmations that I had wrote down was grant me, using the word grant from the Bible, but I changed it to like if it says, grant me something, whatever, I would find a scripture, but I would change it to fit me. Grant me the clarity to articulate my vision, because we do need that. You just don't know, who you may meet, and you have to be able to articulate what you want to do, where you want to go. And that's one of the things I want us to do. I wanted us to write it down for yourself, and everybody's going to be different. I might say, what I'm gonna tell you what I want to do this year. I'm trying to build a duplex. I got the opportunity, and I love. I never like to take the light, but Laquita, uh, fathers, no, excuse me, her uncles own 200 acres of land in Tennessee. I never in my life met Black people that own land. Y'all hear me?
Mhm.
And 200 acres. I mean, come on.
That's a
And
lot.
that's a lot. And I've been
That's a lot.
for a year. I've been knowing her for like 20 something years. And I go visit her every year, or I would try to visit every year. And her place would be my time to just wind down and shut down. It's so peaceful. Her house is peaceful. Her family is so warm. And I just love to just go and just be in their presence. And one day she was cooking, like, yeah, my uncle, go her little accent, they own 200 acres of land and they want to sell something to the family. And I said, well, I'm gonna well, they only want to sell it to Black people. I said, well, I'm Black. Call your uncle. And she's like, you serious? I said, yeah. So she called her uncle, and I'm like, what do I call you, Uncle Bobby? He's like, yeah. He talked, and he's like, yeah, we'll sell you some. And that went on for a while. When I say a while, COVID happened, and nobody was flying. I wasn't flying, kind of shutting down and stuff. And so we were just conversing on the phone. Well, yeah, we're gonna still sell you some. And then his brother, they divided their land, and then it said, well, we got to do a survey to survey out what we would sell. So I stayed on them. I was like, every now and then I would call and remind you, I'm still interested. Just letting them know I was serious. So Laquita's husband had a surprise birthday party for her 50th birthday. And so I was surprising her, but I told her uncle, hey, I'm coming. Can you show me some land if you would like to sell me? He said, sure. So I went up there, birthday was great, and then he showed me the land that he wanted me to buy. And so I was like, but he was like, well, my kids, they don't want me. But as soon as I said, well, I'll take it, because I know when kids be involved and they don't want their parents to do stuff, it's gonna be a shutdown. It's gonna be a no. And I get
That's right.
Yep.
I said, I'll take it. Yeah. So, okay, you sure? I said, he said, think about it. I said, no, I'll take it. I'll take it. So we had the land surveyed. I would go back and forth and just do things I needed to do, look at the land, got to pay the surveyor, went up there, and I got to tell y'all this story, and y'all don't mind do
No, no.
No, it's good. It's good.
this is part of the
It's good.
manifestation. This is part of went up there, and he had sold some land to a friend he went to high school with, and he had a trailer on the land that's next to mine, and he said, you're not gonna put a trailer here. I said, no, I'm not gonna put a trailer. And I was thinking about doing a tiny house. I'm thinking that's gonna be my go away place to go, and when we went to go do the deed, sign the deed, he said, well, we did the survey and I divided up the land, and I'm gonna be transparent, because he had gave his neighbor, his classmate, some land. Part of it was on my land,
Mhm.
So he had to cut it a certain way. And I was cool with it because I wanted to land. I didn't want no more stoppage. So I settled with it. And I did pray about it. I said, God, if you want me to have this land, give me peace.
Yeah.
When I woke up in the morning, I woke up and I had peace. So we went to the neighbor. Make a long story short, we walked up to the neighbor and gave him the survey. Him and his wife were standing out there, and the wife, Laquita, you mind if I tell a story?
No, this is good. This is good.
The wife was standing there, me, Laquita, and her uncle, who's 82 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I want to help him get that land too. So the wife was there, and she went to cursing him out like a dog.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God, I was embarrassed for him. And we don't, because she was mad because they thought they were going to get the land that I had, and they were really using the land, but he didn't promise them that land. And I think they shook hands back in the day, and everything was good. And but when I asked for a survey, I wanted my lines to be drawn. So she cursed him out up and right.
Oh Lord.
She cursed him out. Whatever. The line is the line. Whatever. And he was like, why you talking like that? She was cursing him out. So we left, and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, you sure? He goes, no, everything will be fine. I said, I don't know. I don't want her to be my neighbor. I don't want her. So he said, no, everything will be fine. So I went to bed again that night. I said, Lord, give me peace. Me to do this. Woke up with peace. We went to the lawyer, signed the paperwork. It was a done deal. 2 weeks later, I called them, and I called him. And he said, hey, did you talk to Laquita? And I said, no. He said, call her. He goes, I can't talk right now. I'm at the barbershop. So I called her. She said, I called. I said, hey, what's going on? She said, girl, that lady died.
Oh,
Oh.
The lady dropped dead.
the lady died.
The lady dropped dead. Oh, I'm scared of God.
Oh, Lord.
You didn't want her to be your neighbor.
It came out your mouth.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
Oh,
That's what
Lord.
I'm talking about. We don't know our power.
Yeah.
We don't
Wow.
know our power. And I'm just like, oh my God. So everything has been smooth sailing since then.
Bless the name of the Lord.
And let me back up. It's been up and down, but I ain't had to deal with her because they said she would have given you hell. And I'm just like, wow, But yeah, I ain't want her to be my neighbor, and she's not my neighbor anymore. But now I'm in the process of building. So I'm being honest with you. So this is our accountability group, our circle. I decided not to take out a loan. I decided to build on my credit. And what I mean by that is and I'm full transparent, y'all. I'm full transparent. I got credit cards on my business side. So if your credit is good, my credit was 647. If your credit is good, you can get all kind of credit from your business side. They're gonna pull your personal credit. And so that's what I want you guys to do. If you got good credit, go ahead and get some credit cards. You don't gotta use them, but get some credit cards, because I think things gonna be shifting and shutting down, with this world that we're in. And so I got some credit cards, and then I got some on my personal side too. And so I've been using that to build, and I decided to build a duplex because I said I can rent one side out and I can have my side when I want to go and stay. And so it's a multi-family property, and I thought, again, that's investment. If I'm talking about multiplying my talent, that's multiplying. I shouldn't build what purpose of me having a single?
There you go.
Yeah. So
it could be an Airbnb as well.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm not there. Yeah. So that's what I did, and it's in the process of building. I went through months and months of finding a general contractor, and I told them I want to be in the process. So we have cleared the land, the holidays, and now it's winter. But I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks they're gonna start laying the plumbing, and then right after that, doing the concrete and just getting started and rolling.
Excellent.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what's been happening to me. And so what I want to manifest is I said $250,000. I said I want to manifest $15,000 a month. I don't even think that's 215. I don't think that's 250. Let me multiply that. Get my calculator out. If somebody got your calculator, you probably faster than me.
Yeah. 15,000 times what?
So that's 180,000 a year. Oh, that's easy.
You said 15,000.
That's 180 a year. I ain't thinking big enough.
180,000.
I ain't thinking big enough.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear me? I am not thinking big enough.
Did you say you want to manifest that?
I said I want to manifest it, but now I saw how low that number is. I want to take it up to $250,000, 250,000.
Okay.
250 divided by 12. Right?
Taking it up.
Yeah.
That's 208. 208,000.
What is?
You said, okay, you taking it from 15 to, you want to go higher than 15,000 a month? Is that
Yeah.
what
Oh, you saying that's how much I need to manifest a month? How much?
Yes, it's 20,000.
I need to manifest 20,000 a month.
20,800.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that because I got the recording. So 20,000 a month. Okay, so I have to figure. I gotta be multiplying talents, using my talents, which is pushing this 501c3, pushing my my one-on-ones. So that's what I'm gonna be doing probably, doing these lives. And so now that I got y'all, I would like to invite y'all to come on the lives, because the guy who was doing it, he goes, "It's over? You finished? It's supposed to be an hour." I'm like, I have nothing else to say. So I just got off. So I'm like, bye, y'all.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't think people stay on long anyways, unless they're interested. But I really don't, even if they're interested, they'd be like, so what do y'all think about that?
Yeah, I think because of the attention span, I think it's good to come on like you did, not too long. It was just right.
Good. So I wanna interview y'all. If you don't mind, who wanna be first for my next one? It's gonna be on the I'm gonna do it twice a month. So it's gonna be on the 15th. Gene, like, who wanna be next?
I'll go next.
Yes.
Because I need to do something. I've been kind of discouraged.
Wow.
On a different plane though, and it hasn't stopped my business and my nonprofit, but I need to get fired up, get some fire in my belly though. I need to get some fire in my belly.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it. What you need, what you would want us to help you hold you accountable for?
I'm not sure, because I got grants for the reentry grants last year. Last year, 2023 was a banner year for reentry funding, even though I was kind of probably spread out too thin. So I don't know. I think just hold me accountable for, hold me accountable for being true to the 3 prongs that I have, like business, reentry, radio show.
Okay.
Because those are the 3 things that I feel that I believe I'm supposed to keep manifesting in the earth. And I need to ramp up my planning for them and preparation for them.
Beautiful. You're the reentry, is that your program or that's somebody else's?
So I'm the executive director, I did the program design.
Okay, so it's your
I'm not the founder.
Okay.
I did the program design, all the planning, the 501c3 and all those things, and I'm the ED for the program. Yeah.
Are you selling ads for your radio? Are you making money from your radio, or is that just for fun?
Well, I did do it for money back when I started 8 years ago. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do it for anything more than fun and more than really trying to create a platform for people to learn, to be inspired and empowered with information. So I kind of feel like I'm stretched too thin in some ways, but all three of these are actually related. I just have to do more planning so that I'm not doing extra work, and kind of integrate the subject matter for the radio, which can be reentry, it could be nonprofits, it could be anything and everything. And then on the reentry side, I'm the ED, I write the grants and things like that, but I've got to kind of just really plan better. Not to mention all the traveling is a distraction as well. That's a distraction. So I want to be more focused.
Okay, when you traveling for fun, for leisure?
For leisure, but the radio show is an LLC. So when I do go different places, I do some recording for the practical tax lowering liability side of things.
Nice.
So it is fun, but it's an LLC to try to really kind of maximize my time and effort in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, now you got 4 other people that you can interview.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. Because these are great conversations, and we can record these things on our iPhones, and people in our area, I've been thinking about doing a nonprofit meetup because people are asking, why do I even need a 501c3 for a nonprofit? Things like that, where they go pay somebody to do a 501c3 and now they don't know what to do with it.
Mhm.
Yes.
So I've had a few people ask me, well, why do I even need it now? And, from the perspective of nonprofit running it day to day, I need to really kind of help them understand you got to, maximize this and get your team and use what you've put money in to getting. Yeah.
Some people who are like, people say, why do I need it? If they're not using it, it's just good to have in your back pocket, because you never know when you might need it to go get something for a family or something. And
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, I have my notepad, Aretha, that I keep notes on even today from State of the Nonprofit.
Wow.
I have a notepad. I was making some strategy notes today for reentry, because that's where I make my notes. When I'm making some nonprofit reentry notes, I make it on that notepad.
I still have the State of Nonprofit. That is my 501c.
Oh, okay.
It's a 501c that I don't use anymore. That last one I did was my mom had passed, and after that I was kind of like, and then COVID happened. Well, then did I move? No, I didn't move. I just was kind of like, and then COVID happened. So
you should bring that back though, at least once a year.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yeah, manifest, Lord, let Aretha bring the State of the Nonprofit back at least one time in 2024. Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
I was at the first one, I think.
I don't think I've experienced that, have I, Aretha? I don't think.
You didn't come down with Yvonne? It was my nonprofit conference.
No, I did not.
I know who did. One of the other ladies.
Janet, probably Janet.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Who's next? What do you need help with?
And I'm just burned out. I can honestly say
I get that.
I am honestly burnt out. And I saw where someone had this grant, I think on TechSoup, for someone that's really burnt out and need to take a break. But see, we don't I'm not, you have to be a salary person. We don't have, it's all volunteer. And when I was reading it, I was like, yes, I need like a 6-month break, and yet money was coming. I'm really burned out of just everything up. And I think I have to share with you, even with this Lowe's project that I had. The gentleman, we started out very good, but I had a gentleman to scam us in the midst of with our money for the money to finish our building. So I think that, and then to find out he had such a rap sheet, and I went through trying to get something from to get our parking lot paved. It was through T-Mobile. It got denied. And I be honest, I haven't done anything on grants since November. I said, I am just utterly burnt out. And just being such a volunteer, no funds and just trying to keep the funds going. I just really feel burned out. And that's like my brain this January, I said, I'm going to start my brain back, re-gearing it back up. But I said, this is good for me, but I'm just really burned out, I think, being the only one doing the grant writing, and it has just taken, it's taken a little toll on me, So I told her, I said, I'm just taking a break. But I know I shouldn't do that because we need money coming in. But I told them I just really need to take a break. So that's what I've done.
Wow, I feel you. I think we've all felt that burnt out, and that's why we kind of stopped. But with yours and since you are the nonprofit, you're the founder and everything, it's like you can't stop.
Right.
So
I can't, right.
well, how can we help you?
Mhm.
I guess hear you all talking today. I guess this talking about manifesting gave me a little spur on. I think from today I'll sit down and make some goals and some things. I hadn't thought about what I need to manifest for 2024. So I think just this is a beginning tonight, just that I need to sit down and go back over some things and just make some more notes and I'll just get another jump start. I felt a push tonight. So I thank you all just for the conversation. I was like, so maybe just talk and be able to share it with someone. I've shared it with the founder. She's the founder and I'm more like the ED. And she said, I hear you. I said, yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to find somebody to help me out. Yeah, I think I need to find somebody to help me with some of it, So maybe I just need to be more aggressive about that. And I'm trying to wear some other hats now in being a commissioner, here, and also my precinct in my little town. I've been a commissioner there in this little town. This is my second year. And it's meeting. If you're a little small town, but I realized that's where you need to be really involved is in your local government. And I found out that my precinct here has dissolved because 3 people died. And therefore you have to have 5 people. So today I spent my day on the phone. I just said, she's the lady, the chairperson, that it's a Democratic one. She's been on me. She said, have you got your precinct back together? I was like, no. But today I spent all day making phone calls and I got 3 people. So I only need 1 more. So I think I heard her talking about the different hats I'm trying to wear and try to juggle it with that though. But that one thing I do want to do with this precinct thing is get it back because the importance of voting in our little town and our little county is so critical. So maybe it's just me and I'm trying to juggle those things, I guess, ladies, what I say and keep a perspective on each one, but knowing also that this food bank is important and needs finances to keep it running. We need finances. And I have done a GoFundMe. I decided I needed a GoFundMe. I got my nephew to help me with the video. So I'll be launching that January, hopefully by the end of this week. He's working on it. But I just told him, I said, we need a GoFundMe. Somebody out there will see us. And when you kept saying $250,000, Aretha, that's our goal. It's $250,000. That would get us through getting the food bank more stable, getting this building finished, getting the parking lot paved, and just some things we need to get done in the building. So I just decided I'm going to do a go. I know they take a percentage, but whatever I get can help us, So that, and I think the thing of that, just having trying to do that, So I had a lot of things I was trying to juggle. I guess that's what it just to say. And I mean, I'm stretching myself too thin too, So.
Well, when you come on with me on the live, we can promote your GoFundMe and see if we can raise some money. And
That's right.
Donate. I'm sure we all will commit to donate. So
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So just being able to share has helped me, I guess.
Let me ask you this. You are a commissioner and you're over a precinct?
I'm the commissioner, then I got approached to be the precinct chairperson for my county because my town, like I said, the little town is dissolved because three of the ladies were older. two has Alzheimer's and one died. So therefore, we don't have a precinct unless I've been approached to sort of reorganize and get it back together.
One,
Conflict of interest.
you definitely need to have somebody else take it over, because being the commissioner and being over the precinct, that's a lot.
That's a lot. So I've got these ladies. I found 4 people today. So when we come together, we're gonna meet. I'm gonna see who would be the chair take over it, and I just sort of help, So, but I did get some interest. I was just the young people. I caught 3 young ladies. They're in their 30s. Had no interest at all. I was just really surprised. It's no. But these older ladies in the 60s and 70s, they said, "Oh, sure, we're interested." So we're gonna meet Thursday night and see. We should probably meet once a month and just trying to get it back organized, so we can have a presence at the precinct here.
You know what you can tell the young people? This is a great resume booster.
Okay.
Tell them that. They're like, oh, okay, yeah.
That's
Tell
right.
them.
Yeah, because that crew is kind of in another zone. We got to find a way to pull them into society instead of their own little world they deal in. Because
Yes.
that 30-something group,
Yes.
right out of 20s into 30s, it's something going on with them.
You're right. I was just surprised. I've been there. Excuse me?
What's their generation called? That 30-something group?
Yeah, what do you call them, Marita?
I don't know.
Is that Gen X? Is that Gen X or millennials? Still millennials, 30s, late.
You know what they're called?
Millennials. What do you think?
Millennials, late 30s, I think.
But
they got to know how this affects their life, though. If you can educate them, and so they can understand how this affects their lives, then it will matter to them. They don't think it affects them.
They really don't. And voting in this county said was the lowest we've ever seen among our particular race, that they just didn't see. They're saying my vote didn't count, and I keep saying they wouldn't fight so hard to stop you from voting if it wasn't important,
That's
so
right.
Trying to get why are they redistricting and fighting it if it's not important? And a lot of these have that mentality. It's not my vote can count.
They're called millennial generation. I just asked ChatGPT.
It's millennials.
Millennials.
Yeah, they're like that across the board, church and everything, across the board.
Really? Wow.
This conversation, all this right here, we need to be having. That is so good, Jean. But I think if you tell them that it's a great resume booster, and they might say, well, I don't need it. If they say, well, I don't need a resume booster, say, well, it'll make a difference if you're trying to go for a corporate position or something like that.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Jennifer is waiting. Sorry, Jennifer, on the conference call. I don't know which Jennifer that is. 86. Oh, our Jennifer. Well, she'll have to join. She. Sorry, Jennifer. Let me see. 8:12. What time? Oh, that was earlier.
Yeah.
Well,
it's about a quarter to.
The circle is closed.
The quota has been met.
That's right.
The circle of grace. 5.
Yeah.
You want me to go next?
Yes, please.
I'll start with saying I had one of the most meaningful 501c3s that I did last year.
Wow.
Because when you were mentioning people get it and they want to know what should I do with it. I happen to know this young lady had a kidney transplant years ago, and then she needed another one. Her family has gone through so much with, going to other towns when the kidney is available, having a place to stay, things that family needs while they're waiting. If something goes wrong, they don't get to go right back home. So she really had a heart for doing it. And when we got that done, she moved immediately on everything. Her website is up, it's in place. She's had a fundraiser because she's lived it. And to me, over the years, if you have a chance to go to her site, it's McCall's Hope.
Spell it.
Yes.
I think it's MICHAL Hope. That McCall is her middle name. So that's what she used.
Okay.
.com or .org?
The ink.
Inc. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
McCallHope.inc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's
Uh,
the most meaningful 501c3 I've ever done
Mm.
because it was actually real. And she would call me, but like I call you still sometime, Aretha. She would call me at the drop of a hat if they were doing something in that process and they needed that form I asked you about, because she was getting a fundraising company or something like that to help her fundraise. And so she got that paperwork filled out. And since then, she's right after she did all that, a kidney became available.
Wow.
Manifestation, huh?
Manifestation.
Pulled through like it was an urgency to get it done.
Mm.
wow.
And to me, that was life-giving to me.
Mhm.
So I have a niece that's waiting on her second kidney right now. She just didn't take care of herself.
Mm.
And I wish I had more of a say in her life, but I guess I really don't. She ended up after the first kidney having a child, which she shouldn't have done. And he's on the autistic autism spectrum.
Spectrum.
Mhm.
That's early. He's 8 now, but I really feel bad for him when I look at it because I'm not so sure she's going to make it.
Oh.
And she's only 40. She was born in 77, I think. I think she was born in 77. But to see this lady do this, it was like, I wish everybody 501c that I did had that type of passion. Because what I tell them when I speak with them, I tell them, I enjoy hearing people vision
Yeah.
Mhm.
and how excited they are about it. But where I am, I did go through in 2021. My mom passed away at 91. So I tell people I'm kind of in this space where it seems like my feet are beginning to touch the ground again. I can't tell you where I was, as far as my life is concerned, but it's like I felt like I was suspended somewhere. After 6 years, you don't have your mother. And that's been really hard for me. I think about her every day. I think about her. I do things that my movements are the same as hers. Probably that I never noticed, but because she's gone.
Mhm.
So a lot of other things have kind of gone undone. But lately I've been feeling this push to be intentional and getting some things done, and definitely needing some accountability partners to move on, because I got a couple of books I want to write. And I can't keep on floundering with it, because I always think about, I got a lot of people that I know that live past 70, but God promises us 70, and if by reason of strength, we'll get to 80.
Yeah.
Remember when my mom got to 80, she says, I'm in my reasonable strength years.
My Lord.
And God granted her 11 more years past that 80.
Mhm.
Yes.
So I'm not saying I have to go at 70. I'm not saying I want to go at 70. All of us may be gone by that time with all these other things being manifested according to the scriptures.
Yeah.
So we all might be out of here, and that'll be good too.
Hey, you never know.
We live in this life just to live again. So,
Right.
but that's where I am, and needing some serious streams of income.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. You said something that made me, and then I saw Therese come on. Hi, Therese.
Hi, Therese.
Um, you were saying, oh, your book.
Mhm.
We'll talk about that because we want to help you do that.
Okay.
So our grant manifestation circle, we're gonna do a different channel. We're gonna do a different channel.
Okay.
So I'll try this again. A Monday. Sorry, Therese, we've been on for about an hour, but we'll be on a different channel. So I'll send out an email for this. But Laquita, what can we help you with?
Okay, I have to get off mute. Well, I don't even know where I can start. I have my nonprofit been in existence since 2016, but I want to start with my nonprofit. I have a building that was donated to church, but I want to be able to utilize that for my nonprofit because we're not using that church anymore. But I want to keep it in church name so I can kind of do some other stuff with it with my nonprofit. But it's gonna cost me about $25,000 to get it, the roof and stuff done. So we can get back in there and get the insurance put back on there. But I also want to on the side get like a storage building to put a thrift store so we can make money from that. And I've already been getting donations, and I have archives downtown where donations for that we've been collecting clothes and things for that. So
if you say 25,000, you really need 50,000.
yeah, that's what I was thinking, 50,000. Yeah.
So what do you think you can do to manifest that? And a lot of it is really, we can say the word manifestation, but we have to put things in action. As I said earlier on the live,
Yeah.
you have to put things in action. What do you think you can do to do that?
I don't know. I'm open to, I'm clueless right now. I'm open to any suggestions. What y'all think I can do?
So we want to try to give you some inspiration. I know you had said, you mentioned the church, you want to use the church, but you want to do some other things with the building.
Yeah. I want to be able to gut it out, get those pews out and make it more like a where I can do like, this is gonna be funny, where I can utilize it for someone that can do like a talk show or something like that if they want to.
Like a multi-purpose.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. But I gotta keep it in the church name, so I'll be able to rent that out.
Why do you have to keep it in the church name?
Because that's the only way I can be tax exempt here in Tennessee. And to also make sure I don't have, like if somebody wanted to rent it, if I don't want them to rent it and do whatever they want to do in that building, I'm protected that way.
What do y'all think about what she just said?
So you're looking for about, you said $60,000 to manifest your
Yeah,
dream
that's
for the facility?
yeah, that'll be good.
And so it's a church building, but it's not going to be a church having church service.
No, man. But what I want to do is be able to rent it out to someone to be able to have church services. That'll be some income we can get because we still have to pay utilities, gas bill, and Wi-Fi and things like that.
Did you say it has to retain the name of the church?
Yes, to keep it tax exempt.
But
May I ask what? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Daisy. No.
What's the name of the church?
No More Change Worship Center.
So you have to keep the entire name on it.
Yes, ma'am, because right now, by us not using it, if we don't, we will have to pay taxes every year on the property.
Why can't you donate the church to your other 501c3 that's not a religious organization?
Mm-hmm.
I have to check in there to see if they'll still let me tax exempt on the taxes. I can check that out.
If it's a 501c3.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because it just sounds like is the building like a church, typical traditional church, or it's a
Yes,
storefront?
ma'am. No,
kind
ma'am.
of?
It's a typical church.
Okay.
It's a brick church. Yes, ma'am.
And what is the law?
In order to keep it tax exempt from paying taxes every year, it has to be a religious organization. It's in that
Property
name.
tax.
The
You mean
property
property
taxes.
tax?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So other nonprofits, they pay taxes?
I don't know, but by that building being like that, I have to find out more information on it. But I
Okay.
do know that's what the tax assessor told me. As long as we're having services there, I can prove that and things like that, then we can state taxes in
As a church.
as a church. Mhm.
What about the other 501c3? I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I
need-
think that's something you have to talk to, your husband, the board about as well. If you want to do the multi-purpose activities, can you donate it to the other 501c3?
okay. I dig into that.
How you feel about that? Because how do you feel? What are you feeling good about that or no?
About which part?
Donating the church to the other. First of all, it's a blessing somebody gave y'all the church.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
People
yeah,
trying to get a building. That's totally a
yeah,
blessing.
right.
But how do
yeah.
you feel when I say donating the church building to your other 501c3 that's not a religious? Are you feeling it? Do you feel good about it or no?
I don't feel good about donating it to it.
And that's a
Okay.
no. That's a no. You gotta live.
Yeah.
No, that's a no. So then it will remain a church building. It will remain under, and so then you'll be seeking grants, which is, it's hard to get grants for religious
Right.
buildings.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm waiting on other people. I got a doctor and a couple more people said they was gonna donate, but in January we'll see.
Hmm.
I'm waiting on
So
that. Yeah.
may I ask, so I want to understand a little more. So it's a church building and you were thinking to rent it to a congregation. Are you
Yes,
also thinking about a part of the building? Is there a part of the building, a space that you're able to do your the other activities you want to do in the building?
yes, ma'am. That's what I want to gut those pews out and put chairs, and then that way we can do those programs in there.
Okay, so not a church, but use it for, I don't understand. So you're saying use it, rent it to a church for Sundays and then the other
Yes,
days do something else?
yes, ma'am. I can do my
Okay,
nonprofit stuff. Yes, ma'am.
I see. So are you thinking to go ahead and look for a congregation to rent it to? While you're also planning for the activities that you want to do during the week or on Saturday or something?
Um, right now, in order for us to do that, we got to get the insurance put back on there. And that's why I got to get the money to do the rebuild, like fixing it up, the leaks, the roof and stuff.
Oh,
Because
ah,
the insurance will not, they canceled it until we get all these done.
oh, it's in disrepair then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you can partner with some folks looking to rent a church space and talk, partnership of, this is what we need to do. And, they rent it and then they might have some money to get the roof repaired too, you know?
Okay. Yes,
They might
ma'am.
have some money somewhere to get the roof repaired, especially if they're looking for a church home,
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
you know? What's the city?
Uh, Bradford, Tennessee.
Okay, what's that near?
If they say,
Uh,
well, yeah, we have $5,000. Go ahead.
if you know where Trenton, Tennessee, well, you don't. Memphis, Tennessee. Let me say Memphis. We're not on the map. Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
we're
okay,
like 2 hours from Nashville and an
okay,
hour from Memphis.
yeah, yeah, there may be some congregations that have money tucked away, they need a building, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you say, if you could fix the roof, fix it up, and we deduct that from your rent, because that's what
Yeah.
cities do. They do rent abatement.
Mhm.
Do
Okay.
this, and you don't have to pay rent for 2 years. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah. But
Do
that's
you
got
think she should get a realtor involved?
No,
Uh-uh.
you have, you have an
I
attorney.
have a, there's a man he wanted to buy the building. before we got the building donated, and he's still been trying to get me to sell it to him. He's a radio station, and I don't trust him, and I'm not gonna sell it to him because the church is worth more than what he's trying to give me.
Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
So one last question. So what's the square footage? So it's a sanctuary with rooms
No, the
or
sanctuary, it's got a sanctuary that seats about, I think, 175 to 180. And then we have a nursery. Then you go into like the fellowship hall in the back. It's like a kitchen area, and then 2 bathrooms, and the pastor studies up front.
okay.
Wow.
It's a brick church, but it's an older church, but it's I think the contractor told me that I could get over, is it 80-some thousand for it if I sold it? But I ain't
Is it
finna
how much
sell it.
land? How much land is it on?
Oh, it ain't got much land.
Okay.
Is it worth
It
that
don't have,
without the repairs?
ma'am.
Is it worth 80 without the repairs?
Oh, yeah, just like it is.
Okay,
Uh,
as is.
That's what my
Okay.
contractor told me. Yes, ma'am.
Your contractor told you. Okay.
Hmm.
Is it in the neighborhood or out in the rural area?
It's out, but there's houses out, but it's like a highway.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's an exciting initiative you have going on, I think. I think it's an exciting opportunity.
Yes,
Yeah, if we can get that thrift store going beside it, it'll bring stuff to the community because there's nothing hardly there. Because
Mhm.
we have a blessing box out there and we can't keep it stocked up enough, so people do go there.
You
to
got to
get
have that
food.
roof repaired first before
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
do any kind of
Yes,
activity.
ma'am.
Uh,
Yeah.
hmm.
That's what I would do. I love that suggestion of having someone who really want to rent it for a church.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I will ask around and see. Thank y'all so much.
but she can use the thrift store as is it gonna be considered for profit if she used that versus maybe an unrelated income?
So that's the thing. If it's going to be in the church building, it's going to be unrelated business income, because it has to do with, your services. So you would have to pay taxes on that income.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. Once you put it under your other 501c3, either way, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you keep under the church, and so let's stick with that. Let's stick with that.
That's
Okay.
what
For now, yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
So,
y'all so much.
We'll be praying for you too.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Need it.
Yeah.
Therese, you just joined us. So sorry. How are you doing? I'm looking up at my monitor.
She's on mute.
Oh, okay.
You're on mute, Therese.
He's on mute. Mhm.
Therese, are you still there? Okay, if you are, you're on mute. Okay. Well, ladies, do me a favor. You all know how to reach me. Text me, email me. What other day would be available, or if Monday is still good, we can do it at another time because we got our circle, and so we'll continue.
It would
Yes,
be 8 o'clock. Is that right, Aretha?
if you want eight's better for you.
Yeah, I have prayer from 7 to 8, so 8 o'clock would be better for me. If
You have it on Mondays.
on Monday nights from 7 to 8.
All right. But see, I've been sharing that via email about the Monday grant manifestation call, and I really was just gonna do it for the month, because what I want to do was form the circle, and this was gonna be the night that I formed the circle, so I definitely want to know if another day is good for y'all, even if it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So,
I have 7, 8, Thursday I have Bible study 7 to 8. So those are my only two. Other than that, I'm free the other 3 nights.
do just text me. I think I have everybody's emails. On the daytime. What about the daytime, y'all? Laquila put it in the chat. What about daytime?
Daytime works.
It
I
works for
on
me.
and off during the day.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Say,
I work on and off during the day. Some days I have off and some don't. So evening probably would be better for me.
Okay.
Tuesday,
when you say you work on and off, what is?
I may work 3 days a week. I may work 5 days a week. So my schedule changes.
Oh,
Okay. But since there's a consensus though, we probably will do a daytime, and then if you miss it, we will I'm sure you can probably pick back up. But Monday is always best for me.
What time Mondays?
We could do what time y'all put in chat, because Monday I'm flexible. I have a 12:30 Monday, always a standing 12:30 Monday, and that's it. I cut my schedule. I close my calendar for Mondays. So what's good for y'all? Daisy?
Let me I'll put it in the chat as you say.
Okay. What about you, Jean? What's good for you Monday?
Monday's fine. Anytime on Mondays are good for me.
Okay, Laquita, since you the one said it. Okay.
Whatever the majority, whatever they want to do, I click, I can do it. Just
Okay,
let me.
anytime after 11.
How
Daisy.
early on Monday though, if you started?
So then Daisy said anytime after 11. So then I cannot do 12:30.
12:30. Yes, right.
Huh? 11:30? 11:30 or 1? 11:30 or 1, guys. What Daisy?
Either of those work for me.
Lunch at 1. I could do it at 1. It
Okay.
depends.
All right. So, okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll send you guys an email.
I don't want y'all to do it without me.
1 o'clock then. How about that, Daisy? I mean, Audrey.
Yeah, I'll try to work with that.
Okay.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, we don't want to do without you. We can't do without you. We can't pick this level up. Okay.
If I listen to a recording, y'all can't answer my questions.
No, that's right. That's right.
In real time.
Yeah. So Therese left. So yeah, she probably realized she came late. So
Okay.
all right. I love it. So I'm gonna send y'all an invite. But if you have a different email that I have, yeah, I got this. I see you good. Okay. So I'll send y'all a different invite. The Grant Manifestation Circle.
Yay, that's good. I'm motivated.
The rest of you saw Mikkel's Hope. I put the link in there too.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful website.
In the chat. Put in the chat. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that website is gorgeous. Ooh, that's
It went right to work. Her husband is an electrician, so
here it is. I see it.
he's an awesome support system for her.
He's
Good.
black. I didn't know she was. Oh, that's Cherise. I mean, how you say her name?
Charlotte.
Simmons.
Yes, Charlotte Simmons.
Oh, her. Oh my God.
She just got a new kid.
Oh,
2 months ago.
That's why she put her. I'm glad she did that. Put her middle name because everybody know her. She can sing.
Yeah, she's a singer. She's a recording artist, actually.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Cause I love her like she black. I was like, where do I know her? Beautiful.
Her parents are pastors. Well, her brother is the senior pastor now. But
What's the name of that church?
El Bethel.
What's his name?
Bethel off of Bruton Boulevard, across from First Baptist.
What the pastor name? I know.
It was his dad has been sick. Her dad has been sick. Bishop Edward Thomas.
Okay, I know El Bethel. Oh, look at Mika. I know Mika. I'm looking at the pictures. Oh wow.
Aren't you from DeSoto County?
I'm from DeSoto County, yeah.
His sister is a pastor there. I think an AME pastor. Unless she retired, Bishop Thomas' sister is.
Wow.
Yes.
Small world. It
But
is
his son, he appointed his son about a year ago as the senior pastor now.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm so proud.
Yes.
Renita, I have to show you on my Lowe's home project. Even though the guy scammed me, I did get another contractor
Good.
his name is Mr. Gibbs. And he tells you, I'm gonna learn how to build. He gives you every detail. We said when I get ready to go to, I was like, you got to be ready to listen because Mr. Gibbs is very detailed. So he's got me back on target. So we should be finished the second part of our food pantry where we're making a kitchen, a bathroom, and 2 classrooms. It should be finished in end of January because Mr. Gibbs got me back on and he came in, he fixed everything that the other guy messed up. So Mr. Gibbs has been a godsend. So I was like, when I see him, I'm just encouraged. But he tells me everything, and the amazing thing, he's there every day. I never thought a contractor would be on site every day, but when I go there, he's there every day. But he's on top. So I'm just thank God that
Beautiful. As
he
you should be,
sent
but
me.
that's beautiful.
Yes.
He was able to straighten it out and get it back on target for me. So I thank God for him, Mr. Gibbs. I really thank God. So I should have the first phase of our Harvest Resource Center finished in February, and we can move in. So it's coming together.
I'm so proud of you. That's beautiful. Yeah, I definitely want you to come on live with Michelle. But Daisy, is your number still the same?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. I'll call you about the live and for
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
in 2 weeks. So awesome. Well,
I'm also doing a podcast out of South Africa.
what?
Oh.
But it's through another lady. She has like 4 of us. I don't know. You know, Bishop Morris, he was a math professor at Valencia. He's the prelate over at El Bethel, but his wife is a retired school teacher. So, and we all went to FAMU together. I've known them over 50 years.
Wow.
And,
I didn't know you were a rattler. I'm a rattler too. That's right. Back again.
today, right?
Well, Miss Daisy, do you give your podcast out or?
So I do a radio show and then I put selected episodes of the show on the podcast.
Okay.
So I don't put on podcast, but I do have a podcast link. I'll put it in the chat. Thanks for asking.
Okay,
That's
awesome.
good.
Yeah, but it's out of South Africa, and each one of us have 2 days a month that we actually go on. So it's heard in 40 countries.
Oh, really?
Excellent.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know about pop. Because somebody suggested I do pop. I was like, I don't want to.
You would be off.
You should do that too, Aretha. And you know, there's a revenue stream connected to that if you have a following like you do.
Really?
Mhm.
Miss Daisy, Miss Audrey, did you put the podcast in there?
So podcasters, your podcasters on Spotify, your podcast now. I used to use Anchor, but all of Anchors have now transitioned
Yeah, we were on
to
Anchor as well.
it transitioned to Spotify.
Right. And that's through, I think I took some time off when my mom passed. When I came back, we were no longer on Anchor, we were on Spotify. But
Yeah,
the
which is great.
all of that up as far as it being monetized. I don't know if it is or not, but that's the Lomi Jacobs in South Africa.
Mhm.
So I do my podcast, I record it through my cell phone and I email it to her.
Yes.
To her through what is it?
I
what's
want
that everybody uses from out the country?
WhatsApp.
I send it to her through WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
One of our manifestation circle. I want you to show us how to start a podcast.
Yes,
Oh, for sure.
that'd be
It's
great.
so easy because I record on my phone. If I'm going to do a direct podcast, I record on my iPhone, and then the app is so easy. You
Mm,
can add music on the app.
mm.
You can edit on the app, everything. And if you have something like I don't have the gift of gab. I'm not that random. I've got something to say person. But Aretha, you all have the gift of gab. You can say, I want to say something for 15 minutes or 10 minutes right now. And you just pull out your phone, record it, right? And you're adding music to it, and it goes live. It's
Do
just a
that
few
part.
minutes. It doesn't even take long. It's so
Oh,
easy
Is that through Spotify?
through Spotify.
really?
Okay.
So with Spotify, you have the Spotify logo, which is green.
Right.
Then you have podcasters.
Okay.
Spotify podcasters app is blue.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta think of a name. What y'all think the name should be?
Oh my goodness.
It's like a
Multiplying
handle.
talents with Aretha.
Multiply.
Multiply.
Right. Why would she
Multiply
be
your
brand?
talents.
You
What a week, I
already,
like that.
you already branded, Aretha. Why
Yeah.
would you change?
I know. True.
Yeah.
And the whole world can identify with that if you use that scripture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes. And that's your brand. Everybody knows you like that.
that's
Right.
right.
So Laquita's asking in the chat, is there a cost?
For the
No.
podcast.
It's free.
What you say?
Yeah, it's free.
So it's free. You just
But I
get your
don't have
iPhone.
I just send mine. Hers is Into the Garden Path podcast. Into the Garden. Let me see if I can see.
Text me your podcast link. I know you put it in the chat. I want you to text it to me so I can add it on my phone because I have podcasts.
Okay.
I want to add it to
Let
my
me see
phone.
if I can.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's so many
Comfortable
people
with
out
it.
here doing podcasts now. So many people are doing podcasts.
You have two phone numbers for me. Text it to me on the 9515. That's my personal cell. Jean, do you have my
Okay,
personal
let me
cell?
see.
I do not. No, I don't, Aretha.
Okay, 9515.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Jean, it's 407
407
505
505
9515.
9515.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's my personal, and the other one is the business cell.
Okay.
Which one have I had forever?
You have both.
Okay. I thought I saw both. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
I have the 9515 and I have the 0685.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Oh,
mine-
Jesus.
All the way since 2009.
Yes. Yes. Oh man.
It's Into the Garden. Into the Garden.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got you.
Okay, podcasters, Spotify for podcasters is the app.
It's
That's the app. And then it gives you a year-end wrap of how your shows did. And again, I don't put all my shows on Spotify. It just depends on the content and, things like that. But it gives you the entire wrap up, the audience, people can follow you, people can subscribe to your podcast, and that's where the revenue stream comes in.
this is for Google. I mean, it's in the Google store because it ain't an Apple. I'll find it.
Yeah, I have it I have an iPhone. I have it on my iPhone.
Okay. I
And
love
yeah,
it.
you can monetize. That's the word, to monetize.
Monetize. Mm.
Yeah.
That's Laquita. She said, you said, do you get paid to do it? And she said you can monetize it. So
Do you have to have a certain number of followers for the monetize, or
Well, because it's based on when people play your shows, the number of plays, right? That's where the money comes in, with the
Okay.
number of plays.
Okay.
The number of plays, the number of followers, that's how you monetize it. So the more people who play it, they don't have to necessarily follow you, but of course, that adds to your platform. The number of plays is where the monetization comes in.
Right.
And what this app puts it out on Apple Podcasts, it'll put it on Spotify, it'll put it everywhere. your podcast everywhere.
You see all of the sports people getting involved in it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. Big time.
Yeah, everybody's got a podcast. Gail, King, oh, everybody has a podcast. Yeah, it's a crowded space.
I got one where I tell a little bit of the story of my life on my Father's Day podcast. Let me see here.
Wow.
I can send you that one. Let's see if I can get to the link here.
I love it. You got a lot of shows.
So, and these are just the ones I've posted. These are the ones I've actually posted. I've done hundreds of shows over the 8 years. Hundreds of shows, and these are just the ones I've posted so far, because sometimes I don't post it depending on the quality, because sometimes we do a live show in the studio, live on the radio, and there's no quality, there's not good quality sometimes, so it just depends
I love you guys.
on the subject matter too.
Love it. Love you get your own intro music.
Yeah, there's a track I like, and they offer you the music,
Yes, I need to learn how to do that.
all kinds of different ones. It's so easy. And so those of you have the gift of gab, don't wait. Go ahead and get your podcast going.
Okay. I don't know about the gift of gab, but
Yeah, you specialize in accounting. Aretha is multiplying talents, grant writing, all of these things. The grant writing school could have a podcast. I mean, there's so much, and you already have so many people following what you're doing. It's so easy to start it. It's so easy. You can be drinking tea. You could be talking after this and then say, I'm going to do a podcast. You know what else? If you recorded this, you could actually upload parts of this or all of this audio on a podcast. It's just that easy. Yeah. All right, Laquita. It is so easy.
We're shaking our head like, yeah.
And of course, a lot of people have a studio. They have mics set up, the basement and all that. They have mics and things set up to do it. But you can just whip out your iPhone and do it too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you go to Into the Garden on Facebook, it's 4 of us, so you'll just have to like kind of go through them and see the one that's for mine, and our picture is up there.
Okay, Into the Garden.
Into the Garden podcast.
Okay.
And it's, the lady who started it is Salome Jacobs. She and her husband Russell. They're in Cape Town. And I was supposed to go there in 2023. I didn't make it. The team went, but I didn't go. And then the other young lady, her mom had passed. So Bishop and Lady Angela went because they always go. They're going to go if nobody else goes with them. And they've been doing it for years. Into the Garden podcast. I just Into the Garden. She makes up her own pictures and a little flyer like what she's going to do with us, and she'll put our titles on there.
Well, another thing to manifest.
Another thing to manifest.
Yes.
Yeah, you would be great.
I'll send y'all not now. I don't want to do the other call. I'll see.
Okay.
I'm trying to stretch myself thin.
No. But we got to start for.
All right, ladies. Have a good night. We're all in the East Coast.
Yes.
But Laquita's in Central.
Oh, so she's an hour behind us.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
So I will need to sign in at 12 instead of 1, right?
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you all.
Same here.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. This has been wonderful. Thank you, Aretha.
has been. This was what I needed. I feel like I got a vitamin B shot in the arm.
Yes, a B12.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
will use some of this conversation. I will have my guy cut some up and maybe use some, after our conversation or whatever. So, all
Oh
right.
yeah.
And we
Awesome.
still have 365 days left.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
My understanding, we have a leap year this year.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
have
could be
366
29.
this year, and we still got 365 left.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
it is.
I'm gonna write my list of
5
things
days.
down to have and I really don't like lists, but my list is how I'm gonna meet my numbers. And so that's what I want to write down, how I'm gonna meet my number of 250,000.
Mhm.
So
Okay, that's about 21,000 a month. Of course, just round that 8 up, 21,800.
I'm just a numbers girl. Okay. All right.
20,008 is the same thing as 21,000.
Mhm.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. All right.
I need to get some. I need to get. That inspires me to get a number too.
Oh,
Me too.
Get a month.
we got a number and we got another number. So
Mhm.
Yes.
let's go, y'all. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good
All right. Have a
night.
good night.
Well,
Blessings on
Happy New
everybody.
Year.
good night. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.